What's up? What's up? It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday, May communication. That's how we're going to do. We're going to start like this. It is what it is. Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show. I'm your host, comedian Allison Moore. It's time to get up. You made it. We made it. So we got stuff to do this week. Let's tackle it. This week, we are tackling insecurities. Hey, whoo. Just saying it make my sister nervous. Just made me nervous, but we got this. So why don't you get ready, get your coffee, get your whatever, let's dance, get your shoulders in the shoulders, and we'll be right back. So what had happened was, in my mind, right, we was about to play this song because it's Monday and we need to get up. Yeah. But the song said, girl, bye. What would it be? It would not be a regular Monday if it was not for technical difficulties. So my bad about that. My bad about that. So just, you got to take my word for it. If this is your first time listening or watching our show, you just got to believe that our community has a song that's like our theme song. Okay. Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show. This is where we have the perfect blend of motivation, lifestyle, and comedy all wrapped up in one. Oh, ain't that what the kids do? Hold it. I'm just trying to flex on y'all a little bit because I did a twist out. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. I could twist 3 of my little locks, okay? I need to get them to... Okay, focus. The More Laughing in the Morning show is the perfect blend of lifestyle, motivation, and comedy. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore. I am Virginia's comedian. I am your conference's coffee. I am a real motivational speaker out here in these streets. And I am also the coolest cornball you will ever meet. And I am, this one is my personal favorite, everybody's hype girl. Hey. You get a hype, your mama get a hype, your granddaddy get a hype. Everybody hype girl. I'm here to just hype you up, hype me up, because we got stuff to do. And life is hard, y'all. Woo, life is hard. So how was your weekend? I got to get my situation adjusted. Y'all, I got something to tell you. I got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you. Let me bring it in. I'm so excited. Sorry, you didn't ask for that. Couple of things. A, we are not, but still kind of are, taping in front of a live studio audience. Our studio audience that's been voluntold, I gave them the day off. So those are my teenagers. If you know, you follow this show, you know we have segment, Get My House in Order. And so I have 3 children, 2 of which are in high school, that decided that they gonna lie the whole time that we on coronation and not do no work. So I made them come and be a part of this story, the show with us in the mornings to do their work. But it's raining outside, so you ain't got to go to homeschool when it's raining. Mind your business. But even though they're not here, I got somebody in the studio, y'all. Y'all, Gabe from the team is here. Nervous, anxious, stomach bubbling because I done set him up. I said, don't worry about it. Just jump in and do all of this stuff. Look, we turn the cameras. Hold on. We just turn the camera and I ain't even got to look. Hands up, don't shoot. I ain't even got the camera. Oh, but technically, I still do want you to shoot. You get it? Okay, anyway. So Gabe is here. Everybody say, hey, Gabe. He got me dancing. You see that? He like pointing. I'm like, okay. I don't need no help. I got pretty butterfly syndrome as it is. But listen, I'm really excited about the journey of this show. We have on Friday last week, we made 25 episodes. So you all that have been on this journey, thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who get up with me 8 o'clock in the morning, those of you who are on suicide prevention with me to make sure that I don't be going down every time there's a technical difficulty, those of you who catch the replay, those of you who, I'm sorry, I'm confused. Can't do too much. Those of you who are just watching and decide that you want to hang out with me, your homegirl, in the mornings at 8 o'clock, thank everyone who's been a part of this journey so far. So we got 25 episodes under our belt, and we got a major announcement that we're going to share with you at the end of the show. This is our hashtag journey from social media to TV. We're taking this talk show. This is a morning talk show to get you started, to get us upbeat, positive, opposite of some of that negative Nancy and drama. We don't want all of that. Just a little place to get excited, to get pepped up about the day. I'm going to fix that. So anyway, got an announcement to share with you. But this week, we are tackling insecurities. I'm going to try not to cry, y'all. This one, you know I'm a crybaby. This one is a little tight for you, girl, because insecurities are real. All right, can we talk about it? Talk about it. Yo, these insecurities will mess you up. They get all up in your head. So insecurity is all of that self-doubt and all of that ugly stuff that makes you question yourself, make you not believe in yourself. And then those things bubble up. They manifest in different ways, but ultimately they interfere with our success. With the success in our relationships, with the success of the relationship with ourselves, first and foremost, or most importantly, with our successes at work. I mean, you start doubting yourself, you get jealous, you get fearful, you get uncomfortable, you seeing stuff that didn't even happen, and other people got to tiptoe around your junk. It's just a whole big mess, and as a result, you are the one that suffers. So everybody has them. I mean, it's a real thing. We're human beings. But it is up to you and I to make sure that we're powering through it, right? That we are building the muscle of maturity, faith in ourselves, belief in ourselves, that we're not going to be held back by these little voices that most of the time are not even true. Insecurity is the real thing. And so this week, that's what we're doing, y'all. Whew, that's what we're doing. We're doing it. And we're doing this together because, listen, every 2 days, probably more frequently than that, every day I got little voices like, see, why you all out here trying to do? You doing too much. Am I doing too much for real? You doing too much. And next thing you know, I'm doing too much. And I'm down for the count. And just all kinds of ways that it spirals. But it affects your decision-making skills. It affects how you react. If we don't have these insecurities in check, and we don't know who we are and be firm in that, we're going to miss out on so much. You and I got places to go, especially those of us who are in the More Laughing in the Morning Show family. We got places to be by this time next year. And we can't let these little lies, this negative thinking, this just ugliness, these insecurities keep us from where we're trying to be this time next year. So that's what we're doing all week. So get your affirmations. You is smart. You is kind. You is important. Get them together, y'all, because we got to build ourselves up this week, because no more. Some of us like, turn to your neighbor. Say, neighbor. Well, maybe don't turn to your neighbor. If you ain't brush your teeth, don't turn to your neighbor. But turn to yourself. Say in your mind, in your heart, this week I'm overcoming the insecurities that have held me back. Boom. Let's get into this coffee and communication, y'all. I got cue cards. Because when you got somebody here, I wrote on this side so y'all know what we talk about. Coffee and communication. First of all, did you say something about my nails? Don't come for me and my fingernails. You know I can't do it all, okay? I'm not your superwoman. Coffee and communication. So for those of you who are just joining, the coffee and communication segment is where we talk about current events and trending news over coffee. Hold it. I gotta show you my prop. Ooh, it matched my picture. Ooh. My friends gave me some mugs because they were tired of my little 3 mugs. They said, how you gonna be the coffee communication lady? You ain't got enough mugs to make it through the week. Your mama ain't got enough mugs to make it through the week. I'm sorry, Miss Judy. Anyway, so for our coffee and communication segment, let's talk about the Department of Education. So they were honest and disclosed that they have done some illegal practices, y'all. Illegal practices when collecting our daggone information to get the student loan stuff. So, teleprompter. So in their seizing of the money, like garnishing checks and stuff, they've been doing too much. And I believe that some of you already know that they've been doing too much because they've been all in your money. So a lot of people, a lot of borrowers have sued. Is that the right way to say it? They brought a lawsuit. That's the right way to say it. Hold on, let me do this right because I'm going to TV. I certainly need to say the words correctly. A lot of students. Wait, is that too much? That's too much excitement. We're hearing that borrowers, okay, that's not enough. Somewhere in between, borrowers are filing lawsuits against the Department of Education because of these practices. And they like, look, right now, we in a whole pandemic. Can you be easy? And so they're asking them or filing a lawsuit against them, trying to make sure that they're upholding or honoring or following through with the CARES Act. Like, if everybody else chilling, if the mortgage people can sit down somewhere, you can sit down somewhere too with this degree payment that I ain't even using. Is that personal? Okay. So anyway, so that's a big thing. My personal feelings, I feel a certain type of way about it because I'm like, I get that we're in this space where everybody just need to chill because we ain't got no money. The government, the money system, everything is crashing. But we do still owe stuff. So, I hear people that are like, they don't get their money, they just need to chill. But there are people who, we did take out a loan. Now, hear my heart. I don't want them to, I want to leave me alone too because I got student loans. But low key, I do feel like, but I did take out the loan though. And like, where is the middle? So talk to me. Do you all have school loans or have you already paid them off? Do you ignore them? Are you one of the people that's filing a lawsuit? If they give you some money, will you give me some? Just a little bit. I don't want just a gift though. I can't do no borrow. Clearly can't do no borrow. But that's just a whole thing. So drop that in the comments and just talk to us a little bit about what's good with you and your student loans, or do you not care? Because this is a real thing. I have 2 children that'll be going to school soon, and I'm trying to figure out, should I just talk them out of college? Wish this all wasn't live all the time. Sometimes it just be. All right, moving on in coffee and communication. Y'all, no kid hungry. Ooh, I can't get it out. Hold it. Okay, wait. No kid hungry rejects donation. Rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine attempted to pause. Do y'all know who Tekashi is? That's the banana little boy with a lot of tattoos, light skin, lot of tattoos. I just got one song. I don't know his music. I know one song that he had with Nicki Minaj, but he a rapper. Okay, Google him, but don't Google him right now. Stay with me right now, but Google him later. But he's a rapper, and the backstory is, now hear my heart. We don't do the gossip here on the More Laughing in the Morning show. Y'all ain't about to turn me into Wendy Williams. Now, I am not saying that I don't have petty in my spirit. God knows I got petty in my spirit. But I can't build a career off of petty, because listen, the way these skeletons in my closet is set up, I don't need to be sowing no seeds. I don't need nobody to be blowing me up. And I be looking crazy. These skeletons in my closet got flesh and blood on them. They real people. I don't need no drama. Mind your business. I mind mine. I am only sharing this backstory for the purpose of the headline. Okay? So rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, he was basically, this is the message version right here. He went to jail, right? He went to jail because he was in some gang-related activity. He got locked up. Federal stuff, okay? Gang stuff, and then he started snitching. Snitches get stitches. Well, he told it, so he got his sentence reduced significantly, and then he got it significantly reduced even more. He got out like 4 or 5 months, even earlier than the earlier he supposed to get out because of the coronavirus. And his attorney said that, hey, Mr. Hernandez, that's his name, Mr. Hernandez has asthma, so he should not be given all of the circumstances surrounded with the COVID-19 pandemic and the inmates and all that. So he got out. So he out. Whatever. Boom. All right. So that's his backstory. That's as much gossip as we're going to do on the show. Send me an inbox. We could talk on the inbox. We just can't be petty on the show. We're professionals. So anyway, so he had all of this gang activity and all of this stuff going on. Well, he wanted to donate $200,000 to No Kid, the organization. It's a nonprofit, and they support children and feeding the children. Because he feels like, hey, I get it that the essential workers are out there and they're really important. But we can't forget these children who depend on public school lunches to eat. So I'm about to drop 200 racks on this so these babies can eat. And No Kid Hungry was like, excuse me, Mr. Hernandez, we good. I mean, we like money, but we can't give our kids this from your little dirty hands of money. Oh my God, I'm like, okay, well, hold it. I would have been like, can we appeal this? If I worked at No Kid Hungry, can we talk about it? Like, pull out the bylaws. But okay, what part of what he did keeps his money? $200,000. Talk to me about this, y'all, because we in the More Laughing in the Morning show, we're going places. We're gonna have fundraisers and everything soon. At some point, we're gonna be on TV, so we need some equipment. We need a whole bunch of stuff. So am I supposed to not take people money because of their background? Oh Lord. Y'all better, we need to set up the parameters today. Cause $200,000 make me change my mind. You a murderer. Oh, 200,000. Well, God forgives people. Did you repent? Okay, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, well, I'm excited. I want to know what you think. Well, I ain't excited. Let me turn that down. No, I am excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that Gabe is here. I don't know what in the world to do. And the whole time I've been like, see, I told y'all this was hard. I told you this was hard. See, look. And then I got to push this button. And you're like, girl, calm down. That was all for your coffee and communications. Moving on to our next segment. Teleprompter. For our This Time Next Year segment. So you know that our This Time Next Year segment is all about us talking with industry experts and the most interesting people that we know to glean from them. People that have found success, people that are resilient, people that are just super dope. We're learning from them because you and I, on our journeys to be our best selves this time next year, know that we got to learn from each other. We pull a little bit from this one, pull a little bit from that one, be inspired, get some information, and then we out. So today's interview, I got the chance to speak with Queen Vicky Ammons. That's my girl up in here. So I know Queen Vicky Ammons personally. I know her journey and how she's built and accumulated wealth over the years, from poverty to wealth. And so I wanted to talk with her for today's interview because on Mondays we focus on what? Money, 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 money. And I'm really excited about what she shared because she shared some of the most basic yet complex stuff that was like, how do you build wealth? Oh, I can start that today. So tune in, you're already tuned in. So enjoy, we're going to run this interview and then we'll be right back. I'm going to share with you the news for the show.
Queen Vicky, you know I'm glad you up in here. We got the queen here, y'all.
Glad to be here.
So much. I'm so glad that you are here. Welcome to the More Laughing in the Morning show.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
For somebody like me, I am 37 years old. I'm trying to make better financial decisions. I want to create wealth in my family. I want something to leave for my children. Where do I get started when I'm shifting my mind from poverty to wealth? All of that's happening. How do I start accumulating wealth?
Oh, that's easy. And you're not the only one. There's a whole lot of people asking that question. And one of the answers is, number one, stop spending. Stop spending, because so many people are spending and they are digging a hole deeper than they know, Allison. And so I've come across a lot of people who are just, they're spending to keep up with an image that they really can't afford. And I can say that, I know people look at me and they're like, Miss Hollywood, I know she's not talking older nails, older hair, baby. It took time. And people don't want to sacrifice no more, Allison. They're not willing to sacrifice. Okay, we got 16, 17-year-olds getting acrylic nails. I sacrificed and didn't get my first set of nails till I was probably in my 30s. But as a result, I got savings now. I got investments now. I've got money now. So put brakes on spending. That's the first thing that people have to do. Stop spending everything you make and start sacrificing and putting it away. We're making everybody rich except our own family. I was making Cox rich back in the 80s. Y'all don't know nothing about Cox. I was making Cox Cable rich. That was the cable bill, $60 a month. When I sacrificed that Cox bill and directed that money to my emergency fund, I don't even have to tell you, I don't have to worry about an emergency. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. Something got to stop. Either you got to stop spending and start saving, or you're going to keep spending and never have any savings. And the choice is up to the individual.
Yeah.
Because when you put it away and you save it, it's like that little ant. He stores what? All them little crumbs, Allison, that he wise enough to pick up from the cookout, from the picnic. He go around and he's, oh, you want to leave all these crumbs? So he gathers them, but he got a plan. His plan is, I'm going to go take these crumbs and I'm going to store them until I need them. And when the snow come out, the only one that ain't struggling is the ant, because the ant go, oh, I stored up all these crumbs while y'all was out there eating hot dogs and hamburgers. And so that's the plan.
This is so good. Okay, so Queen Victoria.
Yes, darling.
Can you just give it to me straight? Keep it real with me. What are insecurities that you see that interfere with people's growth, their freedom financially, their moving forward?
Okay. Come with
Please.
it.
All right, come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Let's be real.
Come with it. Oh, honey, fear. And let me tell you something, Allison. Can I say it like this? Because these are my words. I ain't research or Google this. Okay? Even though somebody said it before me. Scared money don't make money. So when people are afraid to tap into all of the investment tools and vehicles that are out here, I'm going to say it again. Scared money don't make money. And so when you talk about putting away money, there are so many different levels. It's like you work your way from the ground up, okay? The money left over in y'all checkbook, let me just say, I'm going to call it, that's ground zero, okay? That's ground zero. You make it up to ground one when you got money in a savings account, like your bank or credit union, you know what I'm saying? You made it up to ground two when you got the audacity to have your 401k or open up a retirement account. So you got all these different levels of investing, but you can't be afraid to tap into these investment vehicles that are out here, because there's a diversification of portfolios. So like for myself, okay, I don't just have all of my money in a 401k. I got some of my money in a 401k, which is mutual funds, but honey, I got some money in some stocks. I've got money in money market accounts. I've got money in the short-term savings account. And at ground zero, I got money in my checkbook. So it's all about fear. You said, it's fear. And so because people are afraid to tap into these systems because we're so used to, oh, they're going to take my money. Well, let them take the money, but if they take the money, at least it's going to grow, okay? It's going to grow. They are taking your money. This is it, Allison. People are afraid to let go of their money because they don't think they're going to ever get any more. They know they're not making what they need to make on the job. They know they're not getting pay raises. They know that the way they want to get pay raises. So what do you get? I get $500 and I want to keep it and hold on to it. You got to let it go. No, nobody wants your money. These financial institutions are out here to help you save and invest your money because they have money. Look, Allison, this is how I look at it. Like, my bank don't need my money. They got plenty of money of their own. Okay, so I got to overcome fear. Everybody's not out to get you. Everybody's not out to steal from you. Everybody's not out to take from you. Get that out the mindset. There are some legal financial entities out here that are able to accept your funds and allow it to grow over time.
Okay. All right. You're getting that. You're cutting it to me. All right. So I'm 37, and some people will say, oh, girl, that's still young. But the reality is, and you know you a real one, so the reality is sometimes I think in the back of my mind, girl, you getting older. It's too late. And I hear some people in their 40s and 50s and 60s, like, you know, girl, you should have been started that in your 20s or in your teens. But I know that that's not always the case. Yes, it's better to start earlier, but you can start where you are. Can you debunk some of the myths that get people to think that maybe they're too old to acquire wealth?
Absolutely. I bet a lot of folks don't know the Colonel started KFC in his 60s. That little old man with that cap on his head and that gold tee, that white, that silver gold tee, that's because that's how he looked when he founded KFC. So don't be scared if you 50 and you be like, I ain't got $1,000 in my savings account. Baby, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one. I'm 60 and I ain't got $2,000 in my retirement. You ain't the only one. But do you want to retire still with $2,000 or do you want to retire with $10,000? Last time I checked, 10 was greater than 2 any day.
All right. So I do have a question for you. What can we start doing now that can help us get into the position that we want to be this time next year?
Absolutely, Allison. Another avenue for people is automatic bank drafts, Allison. Start an automatic bank draft. Have that money taken out and sent to your savings and your investment account. Watch this, Allison, before it hit the checkbook. Guess what? If it's not in there, you can't spend it. But I say if it's in there, green mean go. And that means you're going to spend it. But do definitely have your retirement, have your savings, have emergency funds, have that money drafted out of the check so that when you see it, you won't even be tempted by it, Allison.
That is so good. Like, that's an easy, everybody can start doing that today. We just switch it up, add in there, like you said, that bank draft money go right over there so we don't even see it. We don't even touch it. Beautiful. I can implement that. That's something that I can start doing today. What other tips do you have for us? Anything else?
I would say when you get extra money, such as income tax returns, or watch this, somebody just want to, here, take this for your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Don't spend 100%. Anytime you get extra money, develop the mindset that I'm going to put brakes on spending and I'm going to start saving it and investing it. Then that way, when you have need of it, and not just need, Allison, you know what I talk about. I talk about that promised land. I talk about that land with milk and honey. I want to be able to have the milk and take care of things I need, but I'm queen, okay? I want some honey. I want some sweet stuff. I want to be able to just spend on some things I want, okay? Well, if you spend everything people give you or every income that you receive, you never have that extra to just enjoy life. Enjoy life. But it do take that period of sacrifice. You can't just keep spending. You got to stop spending, put away, save. So when you start back spending, guess what, Allison? You're spending what you got and not what you need.
I love it. I'm glad you were here. All right, boom. So I think we're ready. I feel like the squad in the More Laughing in the Morning show, like, okay, we got this. We got this.
You ready?
Those who needed this, it's for them today. So I really, really, really appreciate you hanging out with me. You know, I'm doing my journey from social media to TV. So you know I'm gonna have you up in the building when we get into our studio and our TV so that you can, keep us moving forward. I really appreciate you for dropping those jewels, spending your time, getting us right. Hey, see you soon, Queen Victoria. Toodles.
Deuces. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks so much, Queen Vicky Ammons, for joining me. That was super, I got a lot from it. When she said about that Cox, talking about y'all don't know nothing about Cox, I know we do know something about Cox, but if you do the math, she said in the 80s, she had the Cox bill. So you have the 80s from 2020, that's 40 years ago almost. Yeah, almost 40 years ago times $60, it's almost $29,000 just from cutting a cable bill. That junk was blowing my mind, but just small things that she said I took away from it, and I'm starting to implement that. I mean, obviously that was so simple. Stop spending. And so many people, I hear them saying, now that I've been on this quarantine, I don't go to the regular stores that I go. I'm saving $6 a day and whatever. Let's do something with that savings. Let's put that up. Let's start marking it today. And so by this time next year, saving that $6, let's celebrate, y'all. Put this down on your calendar. So anyway, so thanks, Queen Vicky. I'm so excited for her being here. I hope that you all benefited from that too. So we're coming to the close of the show. You see them? Okay, sorry. That's what the kids do. But before we go, y'all, listen here. I need to stop playing. I'm about to fake it and make it. I'm about to cry for real. Hold it. Wait. I am an actress. Just let somebody know in case you're an agent and you're watching. That's me. Anywho, guess what, y'all? Because of your support, because you've been riding in and out with me, we got the announcement. Drum roll, please. The More Laughing in the Morning show is... What's the right word?
Evolving?
No, effective, no. What is the word? What's the word? Y'all tell me. What's the word mean when official? Okay, let's try again. Ready? Drum roll, please. The More Laughing in the Morning show is officially under a contract. Woo woo! Hey! We have signed a contract to 25 episodes with Our very first network. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yes, so we are in contract with Soul Vision TV. I'm super excited about it. Thank you all, everybody who's been riding this ride with us. We are one step closer. It's our first. It's our first. We need a handshake, guys. More laughing in the morning show. Okay, we'll figure that out. So thank you so very much. So what we'll be doing is, of course, I'm going to bring to you, like, how do you get down? How do you watch? How do you show up over there? Soul Vision TV. If it weren't for you, if it had not been for you, we wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. I literally wouldn't be here if you guys weren't watching, seriously. And a couple times where I quit at night, you said don't quit, so I'm still here. So thank you for inspiring me, and we are walking one step towards where we said we were going to be. And I want to make sure that you are doing what you got to do for you as well. Like this, let this not just be one-sided. Over here at the More Laughing in the Morning Show team, we don't want to be the only ones out here winning. We want y'all to be on the boat with us too. So make sure that you, matter of fact, last weekend you were supposed to be putting down your goals. Did you do that? Did we do that? And did we make steps towards where we want to be this time next year, starting with knowing where we want to be? And then each week, taking something and doing something towards it. One little step will take us there. And I want to see what your hashtag, journey to whatever, journey to the degrees, journey to the divorce, journey to the starting a business, journey to making more money. Like, what's your journey? So make sure that you share that with us because we're in this together. And again, really appreciate your love and support over these last 25 episodes. So cheers to 25 more. So this, because we family, I'm going to let you know what we're going to do. So for the rest of this week, we still working out these here kinks. And then starting on Monday is where we're going to start officially taping and sending those to the network. I like the way that sounds. We on the network. Never would have made it. Okay. Thanks for joining us. Remember, we are here every weekday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in tomorrow. We are tackling insecurities. I am your host, comedian Allison Moore, but special shout out to the team. I ain't got my list. Gabe, just tell me the list. Gabe is here. Rosalind, Richard, Harris. Hold it. I ain't got my, it's too much. My eyes adjusting. Sheree, Laura, Tabitha, Gabe, Richard, Rosalind. Okay. We got it. We're here. I appreciate them. And then the best part of the team is you. You. And thanks to our guest, Vicky Edmonds, for stopping by and getting us our whole lives together. So listen, because that music won't play, our little outro song or outro song, but because we got somebody in the studio, we got a backup plan. Just me ain't got a backup plan. So we're going to play our song here. It's time to get it up. This is how the kids do. Like a, we did that on purpose. And the only time I'm down is when I dance. Y'all don't like that? It's time